My brothers and sisters in this virtual room, and all those watching who have never had their story named before, good afternoon. Today, on this world of the single parents, we gather under three simple but revolutionary words. J'existe, je résiste, je persiste. I exist, I resist, I persist. And I stand here as one of those fathers the law sometimes forgets to name. A single dad raising my daughter Sarah alone. Not because I chose the label solo parent, but because life placed the full weight of her future on my shoulders. And I refused to let it fall. We don't want to admit it, do we? We walk tall. We square our shoulders. And we show up at parent-teacher meetings with a smile that says, I've got this. We tell our children, don't worry. Papa, Daddy is handling it. But late at night, when the house is quiet and Sarah is asleep, the worry creeps in me like a monster. Will she be able to continue her studies? Will I be able to give her the same chances every child deserves? Am I enough? And let me be clear from the very beginning. This is not only a father story. It's a mother story too. Single moms have carried this weight longer than society is willing to see. The exhaustion, the pride, the constant calculation of every euro. We see you, we honor you, because the struggle of the solo parents knows no gender. It only knows love that refuses to quit. Yes, for us fathers, the silence around our pain has been especially heavy. Society tells us a man should handle it. A real man doesn't crack. A real man doesn't ask for help. So we resist in isolation. We do so many things extra. We skip our own rests. We smile through the school forms that still assume that there are two incomes in the house. We exist, but too often without the words, without the statistics, without the policies that say, we see you. And now, even the ground beneath us is shifting. In Flanders, the rules for study allowances that so many of our children depend on to reach university or college are changing. Starting next academic year, 2026-2027, the Flemish government is tightening eligibility in the name of budget savings, a new maximum age limit, a higher number minimum number of study credits required. 54 points instead of what used to be far less. Fewer students will qualify. The safety net is being pulled tighter at the very moment when single-parent families needed it most. My daughter Sarah looks at me with those big, hopeful eyes and talks about her dreams for further studies. I look at the numbers and I feel the pressure rising on me, but also on her. One less grant, one more condition, and the path forward narrows. The worry I've tried to hide for her grows heavier. Because when you are the only parent, every euro saved or lost lands squarely on your child's future. But here is what I have learned on this lonely road. Resistance is not about survival. It's about dignity. I resist the stereotype that says a father cannot nurture and provide at the same time. I resist the paperwork that still treats my family as incomplete. I resist the quiet voice in my head that whispers, I'm falling because the system was not built for men like me. And I persist because my daughter Sarah is watching. Because every single dad and every single mom who came before us persisted. Because our children deserve to see that love does not bend, even when the rules do. So today, I say to every father listening who has felt invisible, you exist. Your love counts and your struggle is real. And to every mother who has carried this alone for years, thank you for paving the way. To every policymaker watching, it's time to name what has been unnamed. It's time to count what has been uncounted. It's time to build a system that sees the solo parent, father or mother, not as an exception, but as a full and equal citizen, raising the next generation. We do not ask for pity. We ask for equity. We do not ask for special treatments. We ask for fair treatments. We ask that the study grants that open doors for our children are not quietly closed by new rules that hit the most vulnerable the hardest. Because when a single parent can look their child in the eye and say, without fear, yes, you can keep studying, then we are not only persisting, we are building something stronger together. My friends, history does not remember the quiet nights of worry. It remembers the moment when ordinary people stood up and said, I exist, I resist, I persist. And together, fathers and mothers, side by side, we will turn that persistence into recognition, into policy, into the future, where no solo parent has to walk this road alone. Sarah, my daughter, my beautiful girl, this is one for you, and for every child who dreams bigger than the obstacles we face. We persist, we build, And yes, together we will make it. Thank you.